The German armed forces have been operating the successful Marder infantry fighting vehicle, known as Marten IFV, for over 40 years, and it has already begun to show its age. Not wanting to stay behind other nations' IFVs, the German army has been slowly replacing it with the Puma, a next-generation vehicle that has proved the perfect companion to Panzer Grenadiers and Leopard tanks. Equipped with state-of-the-art interchangeable armor plates that can make it as heavy and bulletproof as a Russian T-72 tank, the Puma also lives up to its name by reaching speeds of more than 70 kilometers per hour and striking the enemy from where it least expects it. Armed with a devastating cannon, machine guns, 360-degree situational awareness, and hunter-killer drone capabilities, its possibilities are endless, and recent news of a joint venture with the German Army's future soldier system could also have it controlling the skies. Infantry fighting vehicles. European armies introduced the first armored vehicles during World War I, and besides the slow and clunky tanks, smaller vehicles were used to quickly deliver small contingents of troops and supplies to the front lines. During the post-war period, Germany developed a new war doctrine known as the Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War. The doctrine called for the use of overwhelming force against an enemy, and one of its most essential elements was using tanks and mechanized infantry to strike behind enemy lines and swiftly destroy anything in their path. The Wehrmacht put the doctrine to good use in World War II with a series of armored infantry vehicles that were quick to put Panzer Grenadiers, or mechanized infantry, where they were needed the most. Then, when the mist of the Cold War engulfed Europe in a fight between democracy and communism, the new German armed forces, the Bundeswehr, developed a new infantry fighting vehicle that could also carry men into battle. It was named the Marder, or Marten Infantry Fighting Vehicle, and it was introduced as the primary weapon of the Panzer Grenadiers. After that, it became the top companion of the Leopard I and Leopard II battle tanks within the German army. The Marder. Development of the Marder began in the 1960s, but the first units weren't delivered until a decade later. Like the American Bradley fighting vehicle, the Marder features the conventional design of an infantry vehicle. It is 6.79 meters long, 2.98 meters high, and has a width of 3.24 meters. Depending on the variant and armament, it can weigh between 28.8 and 37.5 tons. The IFV is manned by a crew of 3, a commander, a gunner, and a driver, while the passenger section has space for 6 fully armed Panzer Grenadiers. Its main armament comprises a 20mm Rheinmetall Mk20 RH202 automatic cannon with 1,200 rounds, and the secondary one includes a 7.62mm MG3 machine gun with some 5,000 rounds. Also, the Marder is powered by an MTU 8B8333 EA500 diesel engine that allows it to reach a maximum speed of 75 kilometers per hour with an estimated operational range of 520 kilometers. Still, despite its excellent combat capabilities, the Marder did not see combat for over 38 years. It wasn't until July of 2009 that several Marders got a taste of combat when they defended a German army outpost from the Taliban in the Shahar Darah district of Afghanistan's Kunduz province. However, the German army had begun to look for a replacement for the Marder as far back as 1996, as the IFV was already showing its age. It was then that the army found the Puma under the Neue Gepanzerte Plattformen, or New Armored Platforms project. This vehicle would become the next-generation infantry fighting vehicle for the Panzer Grenadiers. The Puma. In 2002, under a joint venture between Rheinmetall Land System, Krauss Maffei Wegmann, and manufacturer Projekt System and Management, the German Federal Parliament authorized the development of a successor to the Marder. 5 prototypes were ordered by the Bundestag, and the first one was rolled out in December of 2005 for internal testing. The design was inspired by a new tactical concept called Neue Schützenpanzer, or New IFV, but it was quickly dubbed the Puma after the animal's agility and ferocious nature. The first fully functional Puma was delivered in 2006 and was followed by the other 4 in 2007. After intense Army trials, the first Pumas entered service in 2015. Currently, the German Army has over 350 Pumas in service and is expecting another 230 by mid-2023, with Canada, Australia, and other NATO partners as potential buyers. Like the Marder, the Puma has the standardized look of an Armored Infantry Fighting Vehicle, or AIFV. It has a length of 7.6 meters, a height of 3.6 meters, a width of 4 meters, and a weight that varies between 30 and 40 tons, according to armor and armament modifications. The Puma incorporates several state-of-the-art technologies that make it stand out from other IFVs. One of these lies in the ability to flexibly mount different layers of armor. It also has a crew of 3 and can accommodate up to 8 infantrymen in the rear compartment, which is air-conditioned. A rear-powered ramp allows the men to quickly get out. The vehicle is designed to accommodate 3 interchangeable protection classes. The most basic one, simply dubbed Class A, gives the vehicle its standard weight of 31.5 tons. Protection Class B was meant for transport by rail, and it incorporates 2 large panels that cover the entire flanks of the vehicle and work as skirts for the tracks. In addition, another armor cover protects most of the turret and the Puma's roof. Finally, Protection Class C has the same armor protection as Class B, except that it is not meant for transport by rail. This protection increases the Puma's weight to 43 tons, making it heavier than the Russian T-72 main battle tank. The overall vehicle is protected by AMAP composite armor, which protects kinetic threats and shaped charges, and 14.5mm rounds from Russian heavy machine guns are no match against it. The armor can also withstand the blast of 10-kilogram heavy mines and fire from heavier 30mm rounds. The vehicle also bolsters improvements in situational awareness, as it features a 360-degree periscope with 6 different zoom levels. This device is located in the turret center and can be used by either the commander or the gunner. It is also linked to the onboard computers and 5 other external cameras that feature thermal vision and different zoom levels. Puma's armament comprises a 30mm Mk30 autocannon with 400 rounds, one 5.56mm HK MG4 machine gun that can be replaced with a 7.62mm MG5, and a Spike LR anti-tank guided missile launcher to get rid of any air threat. Moreover, the Puma also carries smoke grenade launchers and a 76mm launcher located at the rear for defense against any flanking maneuvers. All of the weapons can be operated remotely. Additionally, the back door can be opened halfway to allow 2 soldiers to fire with moderate protection. And despite all the firepower and armor the Puma carries, it can reach speeds of up to 70 km per hour with an operational range of 600 km, thanks to its efficient MTU MT892 KA501 diesel engine. The future. In March of 2012, the Puma was tested under Arctic climate conditions with great success, managing to keep its crew warm and making its way through the landscape without any issues. Then, in October of 2013, the IFV was tested under hot climate conditions, and it emerged victorious, proving its versatility in different combat scenarios. 6 years later, the German Army awarded more contracts to upgrade the Pumas to the System Panzer Grenadier, or VJTF 2023 project. This package intends to link the Puma IFV to the German Army's Future Soldier or Expanded Soldier system and fuse them in a networked combat environment to bolster battlefield effectiveness and coordination. As part of this program, the companies involved are also developing a hunter-killer functionality so that the Puma's crew can get direct control of swarms of drones or unmanned aerial vehicles for a reconnaissance or combat scenario. If all these capabilities are successfully integrated into the Puma, there's a high chance that it will become one of the most effective and technologically developed armored infantry fighting vehicles in the world. Thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe to our Dark Documentaries channels to find more exciting historical content. And let us know in the comments below what you think of the Puma and its evolution. Also hit the bell icon to be notified of our newest videos. Stay tuned.